Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Julie Tresca. Today is September 12th, 2022. It is birthday week for me. I have my 45th birthday coming up on Thursday, and most importantly, I have my gastric sleeve surgery coming up next Thursday. So that's on the 22nd. I decided that I was going to do this video blog about my journey. I have seen many video blogs. I've done a tremendous amount of research on this surgery. I definitely think that I do have a lot to offer those that are considering vertical sleeve surgery. There's a lot of misnomers, some truths, some myths, some incorrect information out there. While I am not a doctor, I am married to one. She has been a very important person in making this decision. I'm able to run some things by her. And I hope that some of the information that I share with you is helpful for you in this decision by documenting what my experience is going to be like from start to finish. So again, here I am today, a week before my surgery. I am a whopping 267 pounds. I am 5'7". I have been having challenges with my weight since being diagnosed with thyroid cancer back when I was 22 years old. I had a full thyroidectomy. I had my thyroid removed when I was 22. However, I was able to maintain a pretty active lifestyle and didn't have significant weight issues until I had my children, who are now 10 and 14. So probably the past 10 years is when I have been over 220 pounds and fluctuating between 220 and 240. It was only until maybe 2 years ago that I started having some major back problems that are almost debilitating. I suffer from degenerative back disease on top of a facet arthrosis. I've got some degeneration in my L4-5, also a fissure of some sort that causes such significant pain that it's very difficult for me to stand for a length of time. It's hard for me to walk, impossible for me to bend over. I've tried a lot of different ways to continue to maintain my weight and not get heavier, but my immobility has caused me to get very heavy very fast, which is driving up my blood pressure. And I feel like I am in this body jail, and it's pretty terrifying. So besides the fact that I am in chronic pain 24/7, again, I'm approaching 45. I feel that I'm a little too young to be this immobile. I've got young children. There are things that I want to do with them that I can't because it's too painful. I live in Manhattan, New York. It's a walking city. I have not done a lot of walking because of my pain. So what I am hoping, besides the physical obvious reasons that people get this surgery, what I'm wanting out of this surgery is significant weight loss to help my pain. Anything that would help my pain would be a miracle for me. I've had 2 failed back procedures. I've had an X-ray guided facet injection. I've had I can't think of the other one off the top of my head, but nothing seems to work. So I'm excited for this surgery. I'm excited to share my journey. I'm very honest as a person. I've been blogging for most of my life, even before blogs were a thing. Being real and open and transparent has always just been part of who I am. And I have no regrets for living that way. So here is another thing that I would like to share with you, and hopefully my transparency helps support you and your journey. For a very long time, I have been avoiding this. I know several people that have had this surgery, including even a family member of mine, several close friends. But I had always been able to maintain my weight naturally or semi-naturally, sometimes with some, supplements and diets. But now none of those things are working. When you reach a certain age, things change in your body that make it a lot more difficult to just drop weight by normal methods. And I finally came to a point where nothing was working. Weight was gaining. I don't want to have a heart attack. But all of these things, between stress and weight and high blood pressure and your age, could be a recipe for disaster. So as I mentioned before, my wife is a medical doctor. However, it's, bariatric. It's not her specialty. She's in sports medicine as a radiologist. But she's, had many years of medical school and medical training. So I do, talk to her about, some of the things that concern me and my risks and so forth. And she gives me great peace of mind. I am working with a bariatric team as part of this program of excellence at Weill Cornell here in Manhattan. I'm very lucky to be working with a wonderful surgeon, as well as his nurse practitioner, dietitians. I've been through a 6-month program of education, and that's all started back in May, I believe, April, May. But again, I really was against doing this for a long time until I realized that this is pretty much my last option to get this weight off. So in May, I believe, is when I broke this seal, had my first appointment with my liaison of sorts with my insurance, who kind of, spoke to me too about, the steps that were necessary to get approved for this surgery. One of those was these dietitian appointments. And while most would like to just, have the surgery tomorrow, especially if they have the means to go get the surgery tomorrow, or they're going out of the country and getting the surgery, I would definitely recommend these dietitian appointments, even though a lot of people, don't want them, because there is so much bad information out there about your diet and what's necessary to be successful after the surgery that it's unbelievable. I joined a support group on Facebook a couple of months ago, and it has thousands of members, and the diet tips and things that they share with one another are so bad and so inaccurate. It's pretty sad, because there are people that are absorbing this information and taking this advice and wondering why they're having trouble post-op. And I'm hoping that I can be one of those people to kind of guide you in the right direction, and what is and isn't working, for me. Granted, everybody's different, but some of this stuff, I believe is important as far as getting the right information across. I know one of the things that is really important to me, in order to be successful on this program, is, maintaining my nutrition, getting the right amount of nutrition and protein in, is something that I want to focus on majorly, because I don't want to lose my hair. Hair loss is a big thing in these major drastic surgeries, and I don't want to lose my hair. So I know nutritional deficiencies is something that you experience when your stomach, you've lost 80% of your stomach volume, and you can only eat in these 4-ounce portions at a time. So being able to get that protein in as often as possible, as well as taking all of your supplements is really important. So those are some things that I'll share with you in my video blogs. So again, I just wanted to introduce myself and hope you are interested in my journey, and hope I can help, even one person out there do this the right way. And hopefully I could be, some type of a, success story of sorts, and, show you that this worked for me. So anyway, so I guess that's about it. I had my last appointment today with my surgeon, just to kind of tell me what to expect after surgery as far as my recovery. And I go in on Monday next week for my COVID test pre-surgery, and then I will have my surgery on Thursday. So I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.